Been doing this for 4 years. Doesn't remember which button is record, which one is hang up on Angela. I get my hair cut and what, stranger danger?
Ah!
Riley comes in. Angel City on the board.
Corner kick presented by Cedar Sinai. Shifty work into the box. And across, it's in! Oh, it's Lahoo! It's a dream return!
Hey everyone, and welcome to Casual FC, an Angel City match preview and footy therapy pod featuring 2 certified footy therapists. I'm your host, Angel Morales, with my very wavy hair co-host, Mario Salazar.
Hello,
Hi,
everyone.
everyone.
I mean, wavy hair, but look at the brand new haircut that
I
Angela's
cut all my hair
sporting.
off, guys. It's gone.
It's gone. It was long. You
was.
mostly saw it in the top bun,
Mm-hmm.
as
I
Angela
rarely had
described it, the
down.
garlic knot. There were times where it was down, but
And that's the longest it's been in probably 10 years. This is the shortest it's been since I was in college. And I forgot how much I like it. And I just keep playing with it.
I
But-
will say that your friend posted a happy birthday collage, and I thanked her because there was an awesome picture of
Which, oh
bangs.
no. Was it the one Emily posted?
I think so.
Yeah.
There's a picture of you with like some bangs. It was like a straight.
Oh, yeah. I had this same haircut with straight across fringe bangs, like curtain bangs.
Good stuff. I like it.
I cut my hair however I want. It grows back. I cut it off, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm still getting used to it. I'm like, what's this? So,
I
yeah,
can
hi,
put it
everybody.
here.
yeah. This is our match preview of our upcoming match on Sunday, May 17th against the Portland Thorns.
Again.
Again, already. It's been 2 weeks. This one will not be at BMO. It'll be up at Providence Park in Oregon at 3 p.m. Again, Sunday the 17th, day after my mom's birthday. So if you know her, if you just want to DM us and wish her a happy birthday, she will love it.
Yep.
The game will be broadcast on ESPN 2 and the app. It'll also be on iHeartRadio with Isaac and Tracy. Angel City is hosting a watch party at Untamed Spirits in Silver Lake. It's starting at 2 p.m., but for sure get there early. Parking is atrocious because it's Silver Lake. And if you get there early, park on Griffith Park Boulevard and you just walk around the block versus parking on the street that Untamed Spirits is on. That's like a 45-degree angle because it's Silver Lake. Definitely park on Griffith Park Boulevard. Yeah, it's going to be a game. And the coolest part about it is that thanks to listeners and viewers like you on our PBS shit, we are going to the match.
It's away
We are going
days.
to
Casual
Portland.
FC away days.
I know. So we'll be flying up there Sunday morning and flying home Monday morning.
Yeah.
We are spending approximately 9 seconds in Portland outside of the soccer game. I'm pumped because a friend of ours is going to be there because their family member plays for the team, and you can guess who that is. We get to hang out with Emma's brother. Hopefully, if we can figure out getting together and everything up there with the limited time we have, I'm
Yeah.
sure we will.
We will.
But-
yeah.
I'm super excited. It's going to be a super quick trip. So wish us luck that no flights are delayed. All transit is working. The hotel is chill. This is how you know we are like best buds. Mario texted me and was like, you want to just share a hotel room like we're in college because we're just going to sleep and get back up and leave again? And I was like, dude, I don't care. Like,
I mean,
is Jen cool with it? Is your wife okay with it? Which,
you know,
thankfully,
there's-
Jen knows me. And I'm just
Yeah.
like, ew, boys.
well, I mean, Jen was like, isn't she? And I'm like, yeah. And she, oh, yeah. You know?
Like, it's Angela. Like, whatever.
So we all reach a certain age. We're pre-college, into college.
Yeah.
Like, you go on a
You do
road
some
trip.
weird shit.
You're staying at Motel 8s. You're staying at Best Westerns, right?
We don't do that anymore.
then you get your job, and then you start staying at. Ooh, I get to stay at the
Hyatt,
Hilton or the
like a
Hyatt
Hilton.
or the
Ooh,
something.
a Holiday Inn. A
Ooh,
fancy
Holiday
one.
Inn. Ooh. And then you hit a point where you're just like, okay, I need a room that is clean, and if I'm going to stay there multiple days, someone will help me clean this. But for this trip, we're going 24 hours, turn and burn, screw it, we're going to be in a room together, and then
for 9 hours, and that's
Yeah.
it, and we'll be asleep.
I'm pretty sure after the match, it's just going to be like, all right, peace, go to bed.
Bye.
And so, yeah, I was total. And the thing is that I was going to book a hotel that I really like in Portland called the Moxie.
It's
And
my
I've
favorite
stayed there.
thing about this whole trip.
I've stayed there before. I didn't book that one. I booked a different one, but we were going to book there because I really like the hotel. It's really chill. It has a really nice bar in the lobby, and it's literally straight shot up to Providence Park, like just walking distance. But then I remembered the Moxie is in a really old historic kind of building in downtown Portland, and the rooms with the double beds, the double queens usually.
Yeah.
The rooms are so small that the double beds are bunk beds. And I messaged Angela. I'm like, hey, you wanna do a bunk bed?
I told him only if you're sleeping on the top bunk because I'm not climbing the ladder.
So we at least
quickly switched to a different hotel.
we got an adult room, a grown up room with actual beds
without a ladder.
Without a ladder. So yeah, we'll be up there. If anybody is traveling up to the Portland match, let us know, and let us know what you guys are doing. Like we said, we're flying in. We're going to be there a few hours before the match. So we're essentially just going to swing by the hotel, drop our stuff, and then head over to the stadium.
And then go to the match.
Yeah. So, But I think it'll be fun. And yeah.
This will be Mario's first press box moment, which is so fun because the Portland Thorns media team has graciously permitted us to have press passes. So we'll be in the box. We'll likely be at the post-game presser. I'm just super excited. And I just want to give a huge, huge, huge thank you to anyone who has bought us a coffee, bought merch, bought, I don't know, whatever we sell. Just thank you for supporting us and for
the
being
random
fans
pins
of us
that we
yapping.
have.
Yeah, like pins and shirts and silly things, and just letting us do this because legit, thanks to viewers like you, we get to go do this trip. It's very PBS. I love it very much.
Yes.
But yeah, thank you.
Yes.
I'm so pumped. This is going to be an insane week, but here we are.
The day I messaged Angela to be like, hey, this is over the course of a couple years of doing the podcast now, and mainly because I just noticed that I didn't have our banking details or my banking details on the thing to even cash out, so I never cashed out. But I texted Angela and I was like, crazy thought, we have enough to cover our flights.
Yep.
And then
he's like, you want to go? And I was like, maybe. It's the day after my mom's birthday. Give me a minute.
That was the tough part. I think I also sold you by I have hotel points, so the hotel's free too.
Yeah, I was like, dope. Let's go.
Let's go. Thank you, Angela's mom, for not being mad that we're heading up for 24 hours.
Well, it's good. It's good because we're flying out on Sunday, which is not her birthday, because I'm flying home on Saturday, which is her birthday, because I have to go to a funeral in Texas and then come home. But it's okay. It's a family thing. I don't want to say it's whatever because that's dismissive and that's bad. But for me, at least, it's more relief than it is super sad. So grief is a part of life, and I'll talk about it until I'm blue in the face, which,
So
joke.
Angela is going to be jet setting all over the U.S. this week into the weekend. And on top of that, this past match, which we'll get to in a minute, but the fun part of the match, Angela got surprised by her mother with some sweet tickets. So she was living the sweet life up there. She got so with the family, right? We're busy.
with family, friends.
Kids got
you. Yeah.
me. Oh, I was going to say me. We're talking about me right now, okay?
It's not even your birthday yet, dude.
Of course, I have kids, and then when we have things, I've told my wife, and we've all agreed that like whenever we have events for the kids, we're going to prioritize those first, right? Because kids' birthdays, friends' birthdays, things like that. It's good for them to be with their friends and stuff like that. And my daughter's birthday is a few days after mine, which is at the end of the month. The whole entire month of May is completely booked with so many things. School activities, other kids' friends activities, everything.
Mario and I don't get to breathe in May. Both of us. My birthday is on the 1st. His is towards the end of the month. My best friend's birthday is the last day of the month. It's Mother's Day. It's my mom's birthday. Isn't it your brother or your mom's birthday? Somebody else's birthday is in May besides Maddie?
No.
Or am I making that up?
No, that's probably somebody else. But no, but then May is also gearing towards the end of the school year. So there's a bunch of events with school, and then there's also other kids' birthdays, things like that. And my mom she's a hostess. She loves throwing parties, and she will always throw her own party for the kids, the grandkids. And so the only weekend that was available was either this past weekend or the first weekend in June. But the first weekend in June is now belongs to my niece, who was born at the beginning of June. And so we're just like, my mom was like, no, she might have a birthday. And we're like, she's 2 years, she's a year old. Like, but so with that being said, this was
Grandmas
the only
are
weekend.
Gonna grandma.
Yeah.
They make the rules.
And you know what? As my wife likes to remind me, food and the hosting is my mom's love language. That's what she loves doing. That's what makes her feel good. So we do it, and not reluctantly. We love it. I just had some bomb-ass Salvadorian food. Like,
I was going to say, I just get pictures of food or text messages like, I'm eating this. And I'm just like...
But so all that to say that I told Angela, I was like, hey, sucks. I'm going to miss the San Diego match. But, and she's, oh, okay. And then we were talking later, and then she tells me about the suite. And I was like, making a joke like, oh, yeah, thanks for the invite.
And I was like, bro, you said you had plans. And he was just like, But no, I'm so grateful that my mom did that for my 40th birthday. You get that once. This is a big deal.
Yeah.
Big shout out to the staff at BMO though. Everyone was super nice. They were super, super helpful when it came to food allergy stuff and making sure that gluten stuff was not near food I could eat. We got a special order of their sliders that they have in one of the food packages that were gluten-free.
Nice.
And then they let us take it home. I had like a dozen. I ate 4 sliders throughout the game, along with fruit and vegetables and snackies and cheese and, all the little things. And then I had these sliders on top of it. And then I still had a dozen when we got home. And I was like, oh, so I had some Sunday night because we went to a basketball game on Sunday. I took them for lunch on Monday. I've just been like this little gremlin eating little cheeseburgers. But no, I'm so grateful I didn't get sick, which is the biggest. Yay!
That's the biggest win on that, yeah.
Yeah.
And we got reports from people around the stadium that we had a happy big birthday for Angela up on the big screen. Which
I don't know if it was like part of the package with the suite or whatever, but it was like happy 40th birthday, Angela, at Casual FC Pod or something like that. And I was just like, what is happening? Because I'm sitting there, and my aunt, some friends of ours, and some other Angel City friends that we've made, like 227 family essentially, was up there with us. And all of a sudden I hear, dude, come here. And I was like, what? They're like, oh, you missed it. And I was like, what? What did I miss? And they're like,
nobody took a picture of it.
And then my friend Dustin and his wife Jen were texting me. My friend Dustin, so our volunteer of the match is my friend Dustin. He listens to the podcast. He is a good friend of mine. His wife is dope. We love them. We hang out with them. We met them through the podcast. You might remember way back 3 years ago, I talked about going to get coffee with Eva before a game. And these people stopped me on the street. And I freaked out, and I was just like, that was them. And now we're like buddies. And then my friend Richie, who's also a friend from 227 and listens to the show, got me this Claire Emsley auto from 2022.
Ooh.
We had it as homage, whole posted up in the suite.
So
So I'm
Mother's
just
Day.
super grateful. Yeah, it was like pre-Mother's Day. Claire is back. But thank you to everybody who came in and celebrated with us, and friends and all the good things. That's
Yeah.
all.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad that you had all of that because
Sorry you
again,
couldn't be there.
it, FOMO's real, but I'm really happy. And we had a great time at Maddie's birthday. She had a blast. She performed for the family, which by her own volition. Like for me, it was always like, perform. I'm like, I don't want to. Yes, I want to do this. Here, Mom, put on the music.
Do?
They do a cultural dance every year. Yeah. And so she put on that. Plus, she is in school musical that will be happening this Friday. And so she performed some of her
musical.
Once Upon a One More Time, which is a fairy tale musical based on the Britney Spears music. So
Shut up.
So they're singing
Mario.
Toxic, they're singing Baby One More Time, they're singing...
No, millennials are teachers. This is how you know. We are the curriculum makers. This is amazing.
It's recorded, so I'll show you when we get it.
Can't wait. I can't wait. I will watch that immediately. Drop everything. I'm at work. Sorry, guys. I got the video.
Gotta watch this musical real quick.
She's like my pseudo niece at this point. I gotta support. And if we're doing a Britney Spears musical, I'm front of the line.
Oh yeah, I'm getting rehearsals every day when we go to work, when we go to school.
Yeah.
It's great. I'm excited to see it.
Good.
I'm really glad that you had a great time because, as we're about to say,
talk about it.
Now we have to talk about it. Yeah, we played. We lost. It was a 2-1 loss.
Yep.
They scored in the second half, and we answered fairly quickly, which was great.
And that goal by Emily Sams, assisted by Sarah Gordon, amazing.
And there was some really great trackbacks. Amazing save by Sarah Gordon, but ultimately they did put in another one. So we ended up losing 2-1. So I think everybody was a little bit discouraged. The footy therapy, a lot of it went through a lot of different emotions. So let's start it off with our tried and true haiku by Ethan. Drained, no cohesion. We are all Sarah Gordon. Scottish, welcome back. So as we mentioned, Claire Emsley made her triumphant return on the Mother's Day match, which is amazing. I think they were just
I just want to say something. I know we lost, but for a bazillion reasons, this Mother's Day match was better than last year's. Because last year's was tragic, and this year we got Claire back.
Yeah.
Savvy going down.
Oh, Savvy went down last.
I will take a loss any day.
Yeah.
And I think everyone honestly kind of like held their breath of just, it's been a whole year. What? And I almost wonder now that I said that out loud, if that was part of the distraction of just, oh my God, it's been a year. Holy shit. But people are panicking. People are throwing the baby out with bathwater. There's a lot of freakouts going on, which I get.
Okay. I mean, I will say I'm the one that put the prompt out there. So the prompt was, is it now time to brush it off, to worry, or to panic? We've now lost 4 in a row. Does not bode well. And like I said, the emotions were everywhere. From, hey, it's we can brush this off, we can still keep going, to the worry, to the panic. It was the full gamut. And with that, as I started seeing those kind of comments come in, I ended up just putting up a poll because I was like, it's easier at this point. Just click the button. And, 60%, 61% of people who tapped were like, it's time to worry a bit or a lot. A little bit more people agree that it's panic time. And, there's a sprinkling of it's just brush it off. Let's keep going.
Yeah.
So we have 4 losses now, and they were all in a row. I think we can find we're in this position again where we can keep finding a reason, right? Fluky goals in the Orlando one.
I mean, this match and our Portland match, thanks NWSL review, mean we are down. My Mariners is out again.
It's a 2-match suspension, which is so stupid. But there's things that we can point, and the thing is that it's starting to sound.
We sound
like us making like us making excuses. Like no matter what, it's our team is awesome no matter what. But these are the reasons why it didn't go our way. I think at a certain point you also have to ask yourself, okay, that's kind of a lot of things that not go your way, right?
And like we've been perpetually unlucky with health, with really weird card rules, with coaching decisions previously. Not so much now. We're kind of getting into a rhythm now with my being out that kind of shook everything up in a way I don't think anybody really wanted it to. Yeah. But it's like right as we had started to get steady in the midfield, it was like, oh well, you lose a player for 2 games for no good reason.
Yeah.
I have issues with that whole situation and the red card, but so does everybody else. We don't need to go into it. But yeah, it's hard to remain hopeful when you've been here for 4 seasons and you're like, oh, cool, again, neat. But I still think, like, even I were talking about it the other night or last night, today, I don't even remember, but we were both like, this team has it. We've seen it. But it's like somebody turned the pilot light off or somebody turned the flame down and cooled us off. And it's like, hold up.
Yeah.
Crank that shit back up. But we'll get into that a little bit later.
We had so many gains in the first couple matches, and we were riding high, and these brought us way back down. So we're essentially at like square number 1 again.
Yeah.
Maybe square 0.
Goal differential is still positive.
Goal differential still positive.
That's a miracle.
That's still a miracle. I mean, that is not something we've historically had. And I will say,
at any point of the season.
And I will say, if we're looking for any type of silver lining on this, we are still the leaders in the San Andreas Cup because of goal differential. So
I'll take it.
I'll take
it's
it.
Something.
I mean, as made up as it is, I will take it.
The San Andreas Cup, the pseudo cup as it is, has like a fake crack in it, and now it's like Band-Aids over the crack. It's been run over by a car a couple times. But no, I also want to remind people, a team rebuild on average takes 3 years, 3 seasons. We're kind of in 1.5 right now. 1/2 to 1.5, depending on who you ask. So we're gonna see the big highs and the low lows and some weird shit in between. But that's what happens. Sports are cyclical, and it's irritating as hell to have to be the,
and that's why we're here. That's why we're here. It's because it's
to be
irritating.
The sanity check. Yeah,
it's irritating because it is, but also when it's amazing as it was in the first couple matches, it's fucking amazing.
It's so good.
We're only a quarter of the way through. Other little silver lining that just hit me right now. Yes, we're a quarter of the way through. Remember, this is also Merca type of league where we still got the playoffs. So ultimately, we just have to make the playoffs. Ultimately, the goal is you just got to make the playoffs.
And we still have games in hand. I know we sound like we are freaking foil hat members right now, but honestly, I'm being really realistic. We have games in hand. We have people who are out for no good reason. Claire is coming back, which that already amps things up. I'm just excited. I'm excited to see what this team does in the next couple weeks, because they're going to be pissed. The way I said that San Diego is going to be pissed after losing to Bay FC on a wild 1-goal PK, no PK whole thing. I feel like we're going to be that mad coming out of that game, because we had it. There's no
Yeah.
reason why we should have lost. And one of the answers I saw in the Footy Therapy post was that even the players are like, we can't keep losing when we're playing well. And
Yeah.
I don't remember who said it. Oh, shoot. It's somebody at the national team level years and years ago. But it was like, if you will never lose, or as long as you stop them from scoring, the other team will never win. You have to cut your bleeding and cut the losses, stop the bleeding, that kind of thing at some point. And we're so close to putting it all together. But again, I'll talk about that in a minute. League roundup.
Real quick. There was a number of matches. There was a couple matches that were midweek, and then we went into the weekend. So Utah beat Houston 2-0. Louisville beat Portland 3-1. So that's what we're going into. They had a loss too. Orlando beat North Carolina 1-0. Gotham and Boston both tied 1-1. We lost to San Diego 2-1. Denver beat Houston 4-1. Again, all of these matches, you've heard Utah, you've heard Houston, we've heard Houston again right now. This is where all the wackiness is happening and why we have 2 matches in hand. So at a certain point, I need to do my homework and find out where's the even out point. Where's the point where we're all going to be back on even ground. But Denver beat Houston 4-1. KC beat Chicago 3-0.
Tell me when we had a hat trick. That's just
all 3 in this one match. Oh, that was her. Mm-hmm. Damn.
All
right. Then we've got Bay and Utah drawing 0-0. And then we had the Spirit win over Seattle 1-0.
I know it's part of this next week's matches, but it's Tuesday night. There was a game today. Boston got their first win. 2-1 over Orlando.
Second win.
No. Oh, yeah. Second win. Yeah. Big time. Big
over
deal.
Orlando, too.
Over Orlando, there were 2 PKs. Apparently, it was bonkers.
Okay, yeah, I haven't seen the recap or anything about it yet, but 2 PKs?
Yeah, 2 PKs. 1 for each team. One of them, everyone was like, I don't know why this is a PK, but okay, sure. Neat.
All right,
but soccer is crazy, y'all. If you are also big into women's sports summer, PWHL playoffs are right now. WNBA has kicked off. Soccer is happening. There's so much. I love it. I'm so happy. Life's so fun.
Well, we just did this. So Angela is going to give a truncated version, but let's talk about our next matchup against Portland.
Okay. So Portland Thorns in Providence Park. They're going to be rowdy as hell because Portland is. The Riveters do what they do. It is respected wildly. But the thing is I'm not going to talk about any players this episode because I just did it 2 weeks ago. Go listen to that episode when Mario and I are like 6, I don't know how many miles apart, like about 1 billion, it feels like, from Sacramento to LA. 6.5 hours on a good day. So go watch that episode. Sophia Wilson's amazing. Olivia Moultrie is amazing. Pietra Torden, insane season she's having. There was this little moment in the beginning of the season where people were like, does Portland suck? And I'm like, no. Give it a minute. Sophie's coming back in 10 seconds. Take a deep breath. They'll figure it out. Here we are. There are teams that Portland, North Carolina, Gotham now is becoming one of them. There are teams that just know how to win when winning needs to happen. And Portland is one of them. They're gritty. They're defensive. They're persistent. And it's really frustrating.
Yeah, it is.
It's really frustrating when you're on the receiving end of that, especially when you're the team that unlocks Sophia Wilson's scoring return. Rude. Don't do it again. But as we were talking about it last week, and it's like, as happy as I am to have her back, why us? Why did it have to happen against us for once? Can we just have one nice thing?
She scored the next game too. Didn't she just wait till that next game?
Just wait a week. But yeah. So the majority of the stuff is very unfortunately, because we've had a lot of deja vu over the last couple weeks. But the biggest thing for me is we have to find the confidence in our attack again. Because we were sharks in the water. We were poaching balls from keepers. We were beating up defenses. And something changed. And now our attack is kind of there, question mark, sometimes. So I'm really curious how we figure this out. Because maybe it's the yips. Maybe somebody is just kind of having a little freak out. And that happens. Like we said it with Alyssa. After the World Cup, it's like, well, you can tell it's not intentional.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not fear. It's like this weird in between thing of just it
Although
happens.
this is like a whole team yip though.
Yeah,
Like there's
and it's like something happened.
everything is just a little off. Like we were talking about a couple matches ago. Like all the passes seem to either be like half hit, like not enough behind it, or they were hit but they were like 2 steps too far ahead of who you were passing it to. And then I want to say even the next game or maybe it was the same one or whatever, but there was another match where every single pass that we were doing or we were hitting was just being intercepted. We could not find a clean. Yeah, and it was just like one of our team kicked the ball and it's there's the other team, they have it.
Yeah.
Like it
there's a defense. Cool.
Right? And it definitely was this night and day from how we started. And every single time that kept happening, we were like, oh, something's off, but they're gonna flip it. Strauss is gonna give them that halftime pep rally that happened with Houston, and then we're just gonna come out the gates. Because he's keeping an eye on it and they figured out what's going up. But it never came to fruition in those last couple matches.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, like I said, we can find a reason for every single one of those matches.
Yeah, and that's the hardest part because there's so many moving parts on a team. We know Svendis has been getting rocked. Like literally she's gotten her shit rocked the last 2 games. Her ankles are probably screaming at her. And that sucks. And it sucks to run 8-9 miles on a body that hurts. It sucks to run any distance on a body that hurts. Ask me how I know. But it's what you were saying. It's like we're putting it together in pieces, but we really, really need a couple of really good, great games in a row in order to pick up wins. At this point, I'm fine with a draw because it means we still get a point. And it's a course correction. You know what I mean? If it can't be all at once, give me incremental. That's fine. But I would love to see us run on all cylinders for a full 90, even with subs, even with whatever happens in the game. I would love to see that happen for the last couple games before the June break, because that'll help regain and build that confidence into that break as a mini international break, a break for men, and allow the team to build off that. You can clip that one. I broke Mario, guys.
I just think it's hilarious that every time like you realize it's because of the man, you're like, ugh. Like,
well, yeah, because it's also in my neighborhood and I don't want it. But no, I really think if we can put together a really solid 3-game run going into 3-4, I don't know how many games we have left. I think it's 3.
I think we have 3 left. Yeah, I do think if we can string together a solid couple of games with a result, right?
Yes, with result.
At this point, draws are that we're saying draws are acceptable. Yeah, I mean they are because one, we'll take the point. 2, a draw means that we were able to either break down whatever defense they had and scored, and then held them to the same standard, or even in a 0-0 draw.
Games already that I think everybody believes. One, we should have won, but if not, it should have been a draw.
Yeah,
Orlando being one of them. The San Diego game, you know what I mean? Where it's like we didn't have to lose.
Yeah, and the way those are being lost with like towards the end of the match, it's very much like giving flashbacks of the last couple seasons.
It's a little PT reminiscent.
Yes. So I do think that them putting together something is going to be beneficial for the team in the long run. And like at this point, we have June back, and I believe she played the full 90, right? No, she got pulled out?
No.
Okay. Again, guys, I was at my daughter's birthday. I didn't see this last match. But we have Claire coming back. Carson Cherry got reactivated and was on the bench for the last match. We
Look
have
for new
players.
merch dropping this week.
It's actually out now.
Taylor Suarez is this close to being scary. And it's fun because that's fast.
Yeah.
She's getting a lot more confident on the ball. She took a hell of a shot that went wide, but she's a real deal, and I'm excited to see it once it connects.
Yeah. So I do think we're going to find our rhythm again. I do think we're going to find the sauce that we had in those first couple matches. Whatever is going on, hopefully it's being worked out, tweaked, whatever they have to do to get that gel back, because it was cooking for those first couple games. The Houston game is the kind of the weird, like, we stumbled a bit, but we finished really well. But then after that, it just kind of all started unraveling. So whatever confidence has been shooken, we hopefully get that back.
Yeah.
Again, if you want to hear more about Portland, listen to the last episode and then the preview episode before that. You'll get a lot more information. We just did this.
But I really hope that with Claire being back in the rotation, Sid being back in training with everybody, things start to solidify again, like you said. And I hope it turns that flame back up. Reignites the pilot light. I want to cook with gas. Like, I want big flames. I want theatrics. I think everybody does at this point, and the team deserves it. We deserve it, because it's not like they're not working hard. And I think that's the biggest thing for me is I don't want to sit here and shit all over the team. There's still so much good, and they're playing so much better than they have in past seasons when they're in this position. We didn't give up that goal, the second goal last weekend, because we weren't playing well. Continuously, it was a lapse. It wasn't this 6-1 game or something crazy where you're just like, is this real life? It's these moments where you see the breakdown in the run up to it. You don't see it you don't see a degradation across the whole game. And I think it's really easy. And I'm saying this as a fan of historically very prolific winning teams, because I am from LA. The teams I cheer for win a lot. We forget what it's like in the first few seasons for a team when they're trying to figure their shit out. Coaching changes, injuries, players in and out. There's so many things that have changed, where for Orlando and Gotham and Portland, players have changed. People retired, people have been traded, whatever. But they've been around for a decade. Or 15 years almost. You know what I mean? So it's like there's still stability in that. And it's really easy for us, as no longer the newest expansion team, but still expansion. Like, you think about it business-wise, if you as a small business make it 5 years, you're better already than 85% of businesses ever open. Get some crazy stat like that.
If you as a podcast make it 5 years.
If you make it 1 year. Because there's what was the stat early on? Mario was like, oh my God, there's like millions of podcasts with 3 episodes, and that's it.
Yeah.
And we're now in year 4.5, 5, essentially. We still have so much to be proud of on this season, and just because we've lost the last few doesn't mean the whole season is thrown away. No, and I just want to help recalibrate. We're only 2 months
a quarter of the way. We're only a quarter of the way in. Again, playoffs. Right sizing.
You make the playoffs,
right sizing
anything can happen.
Right sizing the vision. Right. Tunnel vision. Right sizing it all. I laugh because the idea of lowering the bar of we're gonna win it, and then we're gonna be good, and then we're gonna make the playoffs.
Honestly, I think I said it in one of the first episodes. If we have a 500 season, I'm happy.
Yeah.
Because we didn't have that last year, or the year before that, or the year before that, or the year before that. We hit
True.
500. 1, we make the playoffs. 2, it's the best season we've had.
Yeah.
And right now we're sitting just a little bit below, but like right there. So if we pull this off, which kind of feels like it'll be a miracle, but whatever, we pull it off in Portland, it's going to be very hard to contain me in the press box, and I have to be very careful. I will have my iPad. I don't know if Mario's going to bring his computer, but I will be tippy tapping on BLUESKY and in the Discord.
In the Discord. So join us in the Discord.
We'll be popping off.
Everyone, we'll be doing almost play-by-play with us up there because we have to keep a decorum in the press box.
We can
only yell with our fingers. So
lots of caps, screaming. So that's my preview in big fat air quotes. But again, thank you everybody for the birthday wishes. Thank you for being fantastic listeners that allow us to do cool shit like go to Portland for a game and have a crazy whirlwind day. I almost said weekend. No, it's a barely 24 hours. I don't even think it's a full 24 hours, but who cares?
It's going to be awesome. I can't wait. It's going to be really fun.
Yeah.
So yeah, with all of that, if you've gone this far, do us a favor and subscribe wherever you're listening. Check out casualfc.com for all the pod links and the social links. We're also on YouTube. You can see us. You can see Angela's brand new haircut.
I honestly was not posting pictures because I was waiting for this moment because Mario didn't know. We logged on and he went, "Oh my God."
Come join us in the Discord. We've been a lot of footy therapy sessions happen on the Discord because it's a little more one-on-one rapid fire. Not one-on-one, one on everybody, but rapid fire. We get to
not a character limit.
We get to talk to each other, which is great. Best ways to support the pod, and the way you guys been supporting the pod has been great. And let's keep this growing and sharing with people. So share, comment on the posts, comment on the episodes on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you're listening, on YouTube. It helps with all the engagement and the algorithms and doing all that stuff. Go check out our merch store at shop.casualfc.com. We have merch there. We just dropped one for Carson Cherry with the cherry bomb. And again, more stuff. We have stuff waiting in the wings just for the right moment. And if you feel so inclined, help support the pod by buying us a coffee. Check out our link on our socials or just go to buymeacoffee.com/casualfcpod. It's the easiest way to send us $1 or $2. Really, that's how listeners like you and viewers like you have helped support this podcast and its production. And it's really means fucking a lot. It means amazing. And the fact that we get to go to this based on what we've been doing and the support you guys have given us over the years. It took us this long to do it, but you know what? That's still amazing in my book. You can throw us a couple bucks. There's actually some subscription options there too if you just want to make it regular, and the subscription options start at $1. Basically like just $1 a month you're just kind of giving us. So it's stupid simple, but yeah, go check it out. And best way to support the pod and support the team is to tell a friend about the pod. It brings us good luck. We package all that up and we send it off to the team, and we'll be going up to Portland with the team. Not with the team, but with the team. So we will hand deliver it when we're up there, and we'll make sure that, all that goodwill is passed along. So with that, we'll see you
See you in Portland, guys.
In Portland, yeah. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Finger guns?
I don't know what that was. And then my friend Dustin and his wife Jen were texting me, and I'm sorry, my record player is on. Ghost. Hold on, that's so weird. Hold on, I'm texting Eva.
There's a ghost in the house. Come turn off the record player.
It's just spinning.
With no record on it?
No record. It's closed. There's stuff on top of it, And so we have a running joke that we're like semi-haunted by her uncle because he would play pranks like this on people while living. And when we first moved in, one of the breakers, because, they redid this house, we moved in. One of the electrical breakers kept flipping, and it was only in the kitchen. And it was like in the middle of making popcorn or in the middle of reheating food, and like, or the garbage disposal would just turn off. You just run it and you go boom and just turn off. And we're like, oh, Uncle Pete. What the fuck? It's just spinning. I'm sorry, I'm a little freaked out.
This is going to be a beautiful post episode content.
Okay, so there's a ghost in my house. Whatever. Uncle Pete, quit it. Turn it off. Thank you. Still spinning. What the fuck? It would have been scarier if I'd started playing music because it's not even hooked up to a speaker right now. Okay.